So what do you think were the biggest challenges in building a remote first tech company before it was common, right? Because you did mention you had employees in Brazil. I believe you still have some today. So obviously there's differences. Not everybody's right next to you. So what are some kind of key challenges in building a remote first tech company, in your opinion?
So I don't think really I had a choice back then, to be honest, not to build a remote company. But first, I actually learned from companies that actually was hiring me back then, right? So I had a few companies that hired me from Brazil, and I didn't know how to work remotely. I didn't work remotely 10, 12 years ago, and those companies hired me, and I learned the tools, right? And then I learned from them, oh, those guys are already working there and there. When I wanted to open my company and start the business, I knew that, I didn't have any money with me, right? I had a little, but not even close for a real business, right? And I knew that I couldn't pay that much for developers. So here's my thought on that. I could be limit myself like for people that was just close to me in the same city, right? Although I was in the big city from Brazil, was Rio, I knew that I had to get the best guys and I couldn't pay that much, right? So I had to do something different, right? And I think I did two things. So in the first one was getting people from all around, getting people from smaller cities from Brazil, right? That could work remotely. And that's where I think, I really find the best profile to work with. So my opinion, I don't see, not even today, I don't see how companies are actually trying to not to be remote anymore because, you just get the best one. Even saying that is like the best professionals, right? It's actually the best guys that fit your company profile. And you are able to get those guys because you have so many more people available for you, right? Because you can see the whole country now, there's the whole world, right? My case is still, leverage the fact that I can hire from Brazil and I want to, get people from the same culture. So most people are from there, but I don't have to limit myself for a city, for somebody that live close because, you're not going to have somebody that takes 1 or 2 hours to get to work. So that was my thought 10 years ago and it still is today.